A bit. There we go. Perfect. All right. Bring it on.
All right.
We're live. We're live.
Hello, universe.
Hello, universe.
You have not soldered before,
Never.
correct? All right. So, soldering iron. Metal part is hot. If it smells like chicken, you're doing it wrong.
Okay.
This is solder. When
Okay.
you touch it to the tip of your iron, it's going to liquefy and melt immediately.
Got it.
What we're going to do is we're going to take all the components in this board, we're going to put them on this. We're going to do it one step at a time.
One
For
step at a
starters, go ahead and take one of the resistors out. Those resistors are the set of 3 that are in the paper tape.
These are. Okay. So there's a magnet in here somewhere.
Everything is stuck to it.
Oh, everything's stuck to it. Okay. So.
I mean, this is our. We've been doing.
So these are my lights.
For almost a decade.
You've
There's
got
the
3
magnet.
LEDs. You have one IR emitter and one IR receiver.
IR receiver.
Yes.
Okay. And emitter.
That's the chip.
That's the chip. Right.
The emitter is the clear LED.
Is the clear one. Okay.
So we're going to start with the resistor. Go ahead and take any one of them out. They're all the same. Direction doesn't matter. Just take the tape off the ends.
All right. And I just pull them apart, or just pull, this is one. This is a
one.
resistor. Okay.
Yep. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to make it look like it does on this picture right here.
Okay.
Not the order doesn't matter. Just as long as you have the big fat bit on the top of the board.
Thread it through like this.
Yep.
And it has to be flush with the board?
No.
No? Okay.
How pretty you will have it is up to you.
All right.
So flip the board over. Let's do one at a time, just so
All
you
right.
learn.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Fold the leads like this.
Like this?
Like this.
I know you like doing
I
that.
know, it's my favorite part of the day.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to do the first one so you can watch, and
right.
then you can do the rest.
Okay.
All right, when you're not using the iron, put it back in the stand.
Yes, sir.
When you are putting it back in the stand, do a little wipe to get all the thing. We're
wipe.
trying to make these tips last as long as they possibly can.
Okay.
So, you're going to bring your tip of your iron down here.
Right.
Like right on the board.
Right on the board.
And then you're going to bring the solder, and it's going to melt. Some of it's going to go on the tip, but under video pressure here.
That's okay. Oh, I see what you did there.
Now,
Okay.
we're trying to get it so there's basically like a little Hershey's Kiss of
Like a
solder.
Hershey's Kiss. Okay.
We're taking the connector on the board, that circle,
Right.
is going to mesh up with that one lead and only that one lead. Too little solder and the connection won't be made. Too much and you'll actually bridge across the multiple ones and you'll have a short.
Which we talked.
Yep.
Okay. I think I got it.
It is your turn to try.
Oh boy. Here we go, chat. Here we go. All right, chat. T. Morris, left-handed, southpaw.
You can move the things around however you need to for orientation, for handedness.
Yeah, and I mean, you're not going to.
Now, if you hold that tip too high or you put the solder on it, it will just melt onto the iron tip.
Okay.
So you really want to get that right down in there.
Have like the range because they don't have hard feathers. They have that chick fluff all
Yep.
their lives.
You got it.
That's it?
That's it. Just that little Hershey's Kiss with a little bit of a top to
That's
it.
it.
When that's all you need. It's just you want to make it so that you can't see any hole through anymore, and it's
Okay.
just on that joint. Yep, that's it.
And then when it all cools off, I snip the leads. These.
You can snip it right away.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
It's cool. I mean, don't lick it or anything. But,
No,
you know,
no. Don't lick it. Did you get that, chat? Don't lick it, okay?
Use the
Right,
green
the
clippers.
green ones.
And like I said before, don't point those leads towards me when you clip them. They go flying.
Like my mouth. Oh, there we go. Here he is asserting himself the other day.
All right.
The neighbors were running a chainsaw.
So do the next two, just the same as that one.
I think my hands are shaking because I've never done this before, and
That's okay, nobody's judging.
as far as I know.
Yeah. But I mean, it's really
All right.
early in the morning or when the neighbors are causing things close. Unlike
Now you put short leg towards the vertical line, right?
Pardon?
You put the short leg of that connection towards the vertical line, right?
Not, but I'm not going to redo it again.
No.
Look at I'll just have to fix it.
Well, I'll take.
It looks like you have the short leg away from the vertical line, which means that one is in backwards. If you did the same for all of them,
So how?
they will just not line up.
They're good, actually. I just shot like 6 months ago. Really good.
Okay, I'll fix it later.
Positive on feet. So I'm working on open source story.
See? This is an education.
Good creative work. Interesting.
Okay.
I can do this.
Your emitter is good.
So it's fun
I
to be
remember
with
those
him.
days. Yeah.
It's mostly fun to be with him.
Yeah.
Short leg towards the vertical line.
My youngest is 17. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's good time in my life to
Oh, yeah.
do something fun that I love.
Other way.
And get to go home and play with
Wait.
someone fun that I
Oh,
love.
there
Yeah,
you go.
exactly.
So yeah, it's been really good.
Yep, just like that.
It's hard to believe I've been here that long, but if it wasn't for like the technology.
Can't tell if I'm getting it or not. I think I'm smelling the burnt chicken.
Only if you touch that to you will you smell
Oh,
the burnt
oh,
chicken.
okay. Well, then I'm doing okay there. But, so I put the soldering. Maybe because I'm left-handed. Whoa.
Just touch it and it will melt. Now you got a little close to almost bridging those, but
Yeah.
you put the iron right in there, so if that happens again, you can just sort of get in there and it'll melt right back onto you.
Okay.
But
Just see how.
I am.
I don't think that's a very good. Is that? Yeah, that sealed it. Okay. I think that sealed it. All right. Let me try the other one.
They don't need someone who's all about fail fast and fix it and keep moving forward. They need somebody who's like, this is what we do, this is how we do it. We do not change it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And you
That
know,
doesn't fit with you.
then, well, no, it doesn't fit with me. It doesn't fit with a business that needs to grow in order to compete. And there's a lot of whatever going on here.
Yeah.
Before that, 7 years at Apple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as one of their server admins sitting at my house. Yeah, so I've been working remote for years now. Find another remote job. Or at least a minimal office. Yeah. That's why I need to talk to.
I feel like I'm struggling with this.
This guy.
You got a lot of solder on that joint right there.
I know.
So quit putting more on there. Just stick your iron in there and try and melt some of the stuff you've already got there.
Okay.
There is an option. Why? That is call
Middle one, not that first one, the second one. Okay, there you go. That's the one that has a lie.
I don't know if someone could, like, I call them a partner, no one has that stuff. So you have to call one of their
Okay. I think I got it.
then have
This is why I'm in communications.
May I?
Yeah, go right ahead. Okay.
It's still a lot, but
Yeah, but I
just
think
be careful with that last one so that you don't
so.
connect them.
So I guess the question I've got is, I'm not going to melt. I'm not going to melt this stuff.
You can't melt the lead.
Can't melt the lead.
Cannot.
That's- okay.
Cannot.
Okay.
So
Okay.
when we put the battery thing on the back, we soldered on this side?
Yes.
soldering iron island on.
Trust me, I'm making it harder than it looks. I trust my customers. I'm making it much harder than it looks.
So maybe we just have to keep cleaning these to get us through.
We would be spending. We're not. These tips are already gone. I mean,
No.
they're already shot.
Yeah, we can't get any more. No one carries these in stock. I called Apex and they're like, if you can get a local distributor to come to our warehouse and pick them up, then you can get them from the distributor.
Yeah. No, we're not getting one today. Thank you
Sorry.
for trying.
Yeah, no.
Thank
No,
you so much for trying.
You saved me from the preachy conspiracy part of the blockchain talk.
Well, that is every blockchain
Well,
talk
I
ever.
mean,
to be clear.
everything was rolling through the history of money right up to if you don't have root access to your money, you're slaves. And that was when I was like, oh, I see where this is going now. We're edging up towards we're slaves of the Federal Reserve. So,
Crypto anarchists are fun to
go.
drink with, but then they make you pay.
Yeah, until I can go to Dogfish and get my.
They
get
say
my-
things like, this bar doesn't accept Dogecoin, and I'm like, what? All right, fine.
The second one, you can tell it's not recent public speaking, but the underlines of the message were there, and that was
And what is the magnet for?
Just to hold it on.
I'm not presenting this here.
Tech side up. So yeah, like that.
I
Put it under that list
last year,
first.
And I presented at both the open source
Under this?
events. And I put it
So
like
put the edge under that, and then push it down against the joint.
you know,
All right, let's see.
I got it.
I think I put mine.
Well, I think I got a
Nice. They're
perfect
all
Hershey's Kiss on
backwards.
that one.
Okay,
Okay.
but I
He
know
can be
where I
taught.
have
All right.
access to a solder, so I just need to take all that off
Tell you what.
and
She
I
had been a
will
writer
take my
on,
spare pieces here.
Take your parts
Okay.
and
I need-
and a horror writer, $100.
Okay, that's homework.
you get it.
Pitched,
Thank you.
You're
for your
welcome.
instruction.
storytelling
Sure.
developers. And I think that's like that's sort of an exciting.
That's fine.
I think I'm getting better at this.
And that's what happens when you do it more than once.
Oh yeah, and the magnets
Yeah,
for
Packer
holding
is
the
just
bag to take it.
Magnet's not part of the circuit at all.
Listen to this podcast. I've been busy making them. Which reminds me, how do I get on your schedule?
You email me?
Okay. All right. Because I pinged you about this multiple times. We just never figured the rest out.
Did you?
Yes.
All right.
The only thing I remember you pinging me about was about the offensive octopus.
Okay, so
Oh well, no, because I
do the
I
lead.
think
Step
last
2,
year I
bend and
asked you to
solder
be
the
on the
eye
podcast,
or
but
half circle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know that I ever saw that,
Oh.
but okay.
Yeah.
You were up next. I hate to. He's been waiting for a really long
I'm
time.
almost out of space.
Here before she.
I'm sorry.
I don't. Thank you, Kevin.
Yes.
Well, you know how to get a hold of me.
Yeah, I do.
Sorry.
I did not get
I'm almost out. I've got only XLs and one XL.
I need XL. Wait, are these American Apparel?
I wish we had more stations. I'm sorry. We
Okay,
need
yeah,
to have a
if they're
formal
the same
line.
ones
Okay.
that the
You are
Home
officially
Depot uses,
next.
This is the right size.
Anybody else want to claim after that?
I mean, I'm not as small as I used to be.
You've all been standing here for a
And
while,
Parcel
so I
was
really
still-
don't know.
stealing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It was
All right.
like
So
I
you're
got,
definitely next, and we'll let the rest of you fight over it.
Fight it.
Okay.
Take him out.
So it's like, hey.
Have you soldered
what's up,
before?
man?
A little bit.
A little bit? Okay.
She's
All
like,
right. Smells like chicken. You're doing it wrong.
okay.
No. I don't need it. I'm about
The
to solder.
resistors are all the same. Orientation doesn't
All right, here we
matter.
go,
Everything
chat.
else, orientation
More
does matter.
soldering.
Okay.
So follow the instructions here. If you have any questions, just let me know. That's the battery holder piece. It just slides right back in there. I'll do it right now.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it was great at World
Hey.
So, if you do that, yeah, go work.
It was great to see
Good seeing you. Yeah. Yep.
I will reach out to you later this week so we can figure out.
Yeah. Also, I want a parts kit. I can assemble it at home. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Almost
Groovy,
there.
cool.
Doing the last one. Last piece, the battery. Huh? Soldering skills. Okay.
We teach it.
Hey, do you want a t-shirt? These are literally our last three.
I would love a t-shirt.
Are you, we only have extra larges, and I know you don't need enough. Is that too big?
Watch your fingers, Steve. Watch your fingers.
Is there a waitlister?
Yes. Yes.
Second. Should I put my name on?
It's not that formal. It's more like who's waiting here.
Who's standing there?
Okay. I think I got that one. Okay.
How are we doing?
I think I got that first one, so now I'm going to work on the second one.
Push
then I
that
get-
first one down some. It's hard to tell because you have it so high.
Right.
Just sort of melt it without more solder. Just melt what you have on there
Okay.
and push it down.
Waiting. Yeah, I've got soldering equipment and I've done that once or twice. So, yeah, I had 8 weeks of soldering in the Army. So.
That's fine. Yeah, we can do that. I'm not in a hurry. I'm just bouncing around.
Or, I could just drop a kit on the floor. Oh, look, it fell on the floor.
Yeah.
Fell on the floor. There we go. Oh, yeah. Are you kidding? I go to work Thursday to the office with it hanging on me when I show up. Yeah. Might as well. Why? This is geeky fun. I'm going to steal a sticker.
Can we have a hardware day in office? We
Yeah.
come and do one with the whole team.
Sure. Sure.
All right.
If you got a multiple XL, I'll turn down t-shirts.
I think I got it. I think I got it.
Covered with stickers.
Yeah, I think you do have it.
Okay.
That middle one you're going to have to do, but
Yeah, I know that. Oh, no. I haven't even started on the middle one
My
yet.
wife does not.
well, you
like
have
it.
solder on it already. So,
Of course I do.
Moment of truth.
Yeah, let's see.
Okay.
We need something.
so, would you like me to tell you what's wrong with it? I can tell from here.
What is it?
The battery's not upside down, which is what I thought it was. So, the chip is right.
Something not
Gotta be LED legs.
So that's it.
You're at the right channel somewhere?
I mean, there's a couple of places where it's weak, but it shouldn't be affecting the circuit.
How are we gonna start multimeter?
Have we tried turning it off and on again?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just happening.
That's a weird one.
It's gotta be LED legs.
Maybe the battery. Battery.
I don't think so. Anna, do we have any tape?
Stickers. It's stickers.
Did you put the LEDs with the short leg towards the line?
Gotta be.
Because if you put them all in backwards, this is exactly what we would get. I don't see anything wrong with any of your solders. So
There's like a LED direction.
the LEDs are directional, yes.
Oh.
My best guess,
Could be any one of them.
it would have to be all of them, or one of them would light up.
Well.
So
That's weird. I got them all wrong there.
So it's possible you put them all in backwards.
Can take them back? No.
We're talking about 30 minutes of work to
Oh,
desolder all of
that
those,
is not
since
more
we
than
have a
that.
line.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
So did I get it? Did I solder it? I don't feel like I've got enough solder in there, but maybe I have too much.
And this one?
Oh yeah, and that
Yeah, I
top
mean,
one, the
I
three
was
one,
looking
three
at it, I
prong
didn't
one, for
see
the IR receiver.
Probably.
Too much or not enough?
You have a lot of solder on there, but I think you
I
have it.
can't-
When I'm tipping it at the side, I can't see down the hole,
Okay.
so I think you're okay.
I think the hardest part for me right now is I can't see the solder. It seems like it just kind of blends in, then suddenly I see
So what will happen sometimes if you're not, when you're practicing on these early ones,
Yeah.
is that the solder will go on the tip of the iron,
Right.
and you're like, it's not going anywhere. So what you can do when that happens is you can actually take the tip of your iron where the solder is on it and sort of rub it against the lead,
Okay.
and some of the solder will come off the iron tip,
Okay.
and will go on to where you're soldering.
Okay, we'll give it. All right, well,
All right,
forge
so
ahead.
Your next step
Is 3. Is the
chip. Now,
chip.
the chip is on the little pad wherever
Okay.
it ended up.
I think I got
Are you
it.
kidding me?
Did you eat it?
I did.
Uh,
Oh God.
maybe it's on the floor.
I'll take it home, solder them back again.
I have extras if it went away. It's not a big deal.
I think it went. Yeah. It's not stuck on my.
Yeah, we would notice it if it was
Yeah,
here. All right, I'll get
okay.
you another one.
Yeah, I'm the problem child, everybody. So. All right.
Have you soldered before? Have you? Yeah. You never? Okay, cool. I will give you the spiel in about 10, 15 seconds after I get a chip out of here. All right. A little circle on the top of the chip lines up with the dot on that.
Thank you.
If they're not aligned, it's never going to do anything.
Okay, so circle. Circle lines up with the. Wow.
All right.
Oh, I see it. I see the circle. Okay. Yep, circle lines up.
All right. Soldering iron is hot. You can move it around wherever you want to, but when you're not using it, put it back in the holder. If it smells like chicken, you're doing it wrong. So this is solder. It will melt when it's touched to the tip of the iron. The leads on all these connectors won't. So we're going to follow these instructions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, exactly as they are on here. These are resistors, they're all the same. Let's start by taking the resistors off the paper tape, putting one of them in here so that it looks like this in the picture. Just do one first. When you get it in, flip it over, fold the leads like this, and then I'll show you how to do the first solder and you can do the rest.
And this doesn't have order, right? This doesn't.
Nope, they're all the same. Hey. Good, how about you? Thank you. Fall.
Okay, there's one.
I got here about 7:45. Cool. You know what you're doing? Cool. All right, so perfect. So we're gonna take our iron. We're gonna take some solder. I'm gonna put the iron right down onto this thing. And it's gonna make that joint. Now what we want is we want to make it so that the circle here is completely connected to the line, but it's not so much that we're connecting over on the two, because that will shorten it out. It's your turn. Keep in mind, I made that look stupidly easy, so don't get frustrated. Just do that immediately.
He does that a lot.
Put your iron down lower. Actually, he puts it right up to the board.
We're doing good on swag. Most of that is done.
Perfect. That's exactly what you want to do. Now, you want to get in the habit of trying to wipe the tip on the pad before you put it up. These tips are already pretty thrashed.
Great.
So we are mostly doing damage control to something that is already dead. But it's a good practice, nevertheless. There's one
tip. So do you think we're going to make it till 3?
of these irons.
Yeah.
I mean, they still get hot. They're just really hard to use.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to make it till 3.
What time is it now? Till 3.
We'll make it this way.
Is that chip in the right order? Yep. Cool.
Go. Okay. Broken watches. At least this time I'm starting to see the solder.
Battery in first.
Yeah. You can't go wrong with the LEDs there if you know it's blinking.
Maybe pull the battery out while you're soldering, just for fun.
Just in case.
All right. That's one row. I think I need more on that one.
You need more on the one on the far end.
On the far end as well? Okay. So for anyone watching on my stream, I am attempting to make my own blinkety blink blink badge, courtesy of Red Hat. And I've never done anything like this before. So
At some point, I might want to.
for any of my programming friends or friends who have made computers before and things like that, my deepest and sincerest apologies. This is why I'm in communications and not in hardware or software.
Yeah, so I think actually I think it's going to be.
All right, now I have the deepest respect for anybody who does this for a living, because man, I can't stop my hands from shaking. You really do need a steady hand for this. I'm trying to figure out that sweet spot
Oh, definitely.
where I've gotten the Kersey Kiss before, but I can't figure out how I'm doing it.
Well, to be fair, the chip is the hardest one to do the soldering for because the leads are super, super tiny and they're all very close to each other.
Yep.
So,
That's awesome about being here right next to
what you really want to do is, I think you're doing this backwards.
Which is?
Put the soldering tip down onto the board as low as you can where you want that solder to melt, and then bring the solder into the tip and let it melt in that space. Lower with the tip, like right on the board, like push it right onto the board.
Okay.
lights still on the iron?
Yeah, but they're
Okay.
Yeah.
I really wanted to see it.
I would really like to be in there too, but I'm not.
Seriously, you would be a good, yeah, you'd be a good subject. Next time, volume 2.
Maybe volume 2.
I feel like I need a magnifying glass.
Can I give it a shot?
Please. I'm trying not to hold you up, but I feel like
No, it's fine. Also, we mentioned before these tips are pretty much thrashed.
So it's an extra challenge. I swear, if I get this just to light up, it'll be an accomplishment. Okay, that's what I'm missing. That's what I'm missing. So I don't have to worry about keeping the tip down too hard. I should be okay in keeping the.
Yeah, like don't like try to punch a hole through the board with it.
Right.
But you want it down there so that what we're doing is we're getting the solder off the tip of the iron and onto.
Now, are you touching the board at all with that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm pushing right against it. We don't.
All right.
I mean, you can see that there's a little bit of discoloration where I'm doing it, so you don't want to be like.
Right.
But
if I rest it, it's okay.
Yeah, because we're just bringing it, because if we had a fine tip, this would be a lot simpler because we would just have the fine tip in there.
Right.
We're having to use this giant blunt stick of a thing to. There's also a lot of solder on the tip of your iron.
I think that's.
It's not entirely your fault, to be clear.
Okay.
This tip is thrashed.
You bend it on this side.
No.
That way it's not
Got a magnet off of there, probably.
I almost have it.
You got a couple of them.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
That was censored for everyone's protection.
Yeah, exactly.
Not blinking.
All right.
All right. Well, let's see.
Which one's wrong?
All right. So now comes
Well, it's not blinking.
You got that far.
It's
solder in your
either.
red.
All right. Let's get my phone out so we can use this as a test bed.
Oh, it is
So
blinking.
now comes.
It's blinking just fine.
Now comes.
I don't
Still
know. I
hot.
didn't blink for me. See? Oh, it has to be on.
What's it looking for?
Reflection from the IR. So it's either the emitter or the. All right. Let's continue to troubleshoot here. Let me know if it starts blinking, okay? That will give me a hint as to which component.
I really am the problem child.
What'd you lose now?
I lost an LED.
One, no. Oh,
There it goes.
There you go. Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So what was off again?
That was the one of the pins on the receiver.
Lights was off.
Hold on. Let's let it stop blinking. Come on, stop. Enough of you.
It's in a loop.
Come on, I don't want you always on. I mean, it's cool, but.
Burn my battery out.
Okay, I got a
Yeah.
spare. So here we go.
That's not the point.
All right. So 3 LEDs there, and
Look at the
then
phone.
I don't think it's the phone.
solder in your red and IRL LEDs. Remember, LEDs are directional. Match the short leg flat side with the vertical line.
Okay, now it's stopped. It's icon to full. Yep. Okay, we're good.
All right. Thank you.
Sure.
Solder in your red and IR. Remember, LEDs are directional.
job.
Match the
So-
short leg flat side with the vertical line.
Short leg towards the vertical line on the front of the board. See the front of the board?
So
Short leg towards the line.
short leg towards the line.
Yep. You soldered before.
A little bit.
Okay. It smells like chicken. You're doing it wrong.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so short.
Follow the instructions on the thing. You'll be just fine.
Okay.
The tips are pretty much worthless. Yeah. Sorry.
No. That's what you get. It's day 2, right?
Yeah.
And then this
Goes on the top.
is goes on top.
Short leg towards the line. Yep.
Short leg towards the line.
That's right. Nope, that's exactly right. So go ahead and solder that in on all those pins.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, that's the harder one. Yeah. You shouldn't need to bend those pins. It will stay in place. Just
And the other thing I would say is if we find that
It's easier to bend it.
so don't stress too much about how making a sandwich with the iron, the lead, and the solder.
Uh-huh.
Just get your iron down in there so that you can touch the solder directly to the tip of the iron.
Okay.
It will melt off and go onto the lead. If your solder's not melting, you're not doing it. It's not touching to the iron.
Okay.
Yep, that's it. That's the trick. You got it.
Okay.
Still not blinking again? Come on. Alright, we know it's the receiver that was being all special. So the first pin. It was the second.
Got it.
Yes.
Huzzah! I got it.
Very nice.
Melt the leg first and then.
I'm gonna borrow your iron for a
You're
second.
good.
I mean, we can give another
This will not be the cleanest of the job.
No, I think it's just not enough.
Not like that.
Wow.
Now it's just blinking non-stop. Stop it.
Yeah,
Come on, behave.
Excuse me.
it doesn't happen.
We're gonna have to share these. So.
Alright, don't be like that.
Turns over. See what?
Come on, come on.
Probably all of the short legs should be on the same side.
Yeah. But
I didn't even touch it and started blinking.
For the arm.
check with those guys for the leg thing on this.
It should be off by default, right?
It should be all on by default.
Oh, on.
Yeah, short like on the workflow line.
So when does it turn off?
It never turns off. Just pull the battery out.
It's kind of sticking out. That's okay.
Thank you, sir.
It feels like it's in reverse.
Come on. There you go. All right. It could be that the this receiver is just flaky.
Okay, now you're just messing with me. Now you're just messing with me.
Could be the board's actually burned down right there. I don't know. It works some of the time.
Okay.
I think that's the best I can do. Sorry.
Thank you.
This is where I'm supposed to be, right?
Yeah, that's
In the
correct.
IR.
That's correct. Yep.
All right.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Let's try it. Let's try it. There. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. feel like I'm getting soldered everywhere else where I'm here.
But I'm gonna have Chris can't make it. I'm gonna ask him to drop.
You know I'm put the OC in together so we can solve it in.
Assuming print reads toward me.
Got it.
There's a dot on the top. It lines up with the dot on the board.
Okay.
Well done, Red Hell.
That's excellent. Okay. Sorry, reaching across you again. How long have I been at this? All right. Here we go.
Oh, you just melted the pad.
Okay.
That would suck. See what happens. That's LEDs then?
Yeah. Short leg towards the
Line?
towards the line on the board. Yep.
That is.
There we go. All right. Almost. Got it.
I like it.
Okay.
You're like, I can't lose my phone.
This is becoming a habit. All right.
I think you're missing this one, right?
Okay, I've got my 3 LEDs in. I've got my
You got your emitter in.
emitter in.
A little high, but it's fine.
Yeah. Oh, now it's got the battery.
Yep.
All right. So I'm in the back stretch.
Yep.
Oh boy.
That's what I want to hit.
And that one I solder on the front.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Oh, go right ahead. Go right ahead.
Probably.
Okay. Fair enough.
Muchas gracias.
Got it. Okay.
All right. Make sure that cord doesn't get shoved in there, please.
Which one? Oh. Yep.
Yeah, it's not melt that.
I realize we're in the home stretch on the second day, but if that cord burns through, we're down a station.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay. Now the true test.
So battery's going to go in on this side first, riding towards you.
Riding towards me. Okay, here we go. Riding towards me. Oh wait, because it slips in like that.
No.
Whoa. Sorry. Oh, it does snap in like that. Okay.
I can't come with the angle, but that's how it goes in.
Okay.
Push it under the lip.
Yep.
And then that back clip will give. No, other way.
Oh, okay.
The back clip will give if you push it straight in.
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
You want?
Yeah.
Sorry, he's been standing there for a long time.
Hey! It lit up, and it's blinking. I got it right on the first try.
It picked up the signal off of his.
I think I did too.
Holy cow!
It's only when it's lighting up.
Okay, so
I got it to light up, and I got the amount of accomplishment I'm feeling right now is astounding.
Pull the battery out before you do that.
Wow!
Congratulations, Tom.
Thank you, Tom.
Sure.
Wow.
No problem.
Wow. Okay. And then I just
There's a little magnet somewhere.
So how do I just
You
click this?
either put the magnet between your lanyard, or if you have something metal, you can just stick the magnet to that and then your badge to that. So.
Can you take this out for me?
Yeah, sure.
Now the magnet's giving me go. That's amazing. Wow. I actually got it to work on the first try. I am so pleased with myself.
Have you soldered before?
No, but
All right.
I don't watch it enough.
Okay, all right. So, high-level overview. Reminder for legal reasons. The iron is hot. Don't touch the metal. If it smells like chicken, you're doing it wrong. Solder will melt when it touches to the iron. None of your leads on your items will. Start with a resistor. Let's do one resistor first. I will show you the first solder, and you can do the rest.
All right.
Hey, all right. We're badge buddies. We're badge bros.
Thank you so much for your patience.
Badge besties.
Hope you had fun.
That just feels so worth it. Thank you.
Sure.
Okay, now I can. Thank you again. That was Red Hat, everybody. What's the website for Red Hat?
Open source stories.
Redhat.com/
open source stories.
Open source stories.
Yep.
Open source stories. Oh wait, hey, I got a card right over here. Hold on a minute.
It's right on the back. redhat.com/open-source-stories.
What she just said, but I'll say it again. redhat.com/open source stories, and I got it to work. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Do you want a sticker?
I love a sticker. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, so here's what's going on. I just built myself a badge. I just did that. And as simple as it may seem, and who said that? Oh, hi everybody. By the way, hi everybody. I know that was probably the most uninteractive stream I've ever done, but I was trying something new, trying something different. And what this is actually, this is All Things Open, and this is a conference for open source. And I just did that. I just did a thing, and that was so much freaking fun. It was hard work. I mean, my hands were shaking. But for anybody still watching, how you doing? I'm T. I'm actually here on the day job, and I just finished. I need to check the schedule, see what I need to go, see what I need to do. I know that I have a lunch appointment at 12:30, but I just wanted to find a quiet corner and chat a bit about what I'm doing here. So basically, this is all things open. It is all about open source because that's what I do for my day job. When I'm not doing the video games, and I'm not doing video games, and I'm not streaming about podcasting or Twitch for Dummies, my day job involves open source. So what I'm doing right now is just enjoying a conference. This is my first open source conference, and this badge here. It is so freaking cool. I made that. Yeah, I made that, and I made it here at, and it was with the people at Open Source, and this is Open Source Stories. Go ahead and check that out. redhat.com/open source stories. These guys are basically creating a documentary about open source and about the people involved with open source and how we make stuff like this. Wait for it. That never gets old. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna stop, and then I'm gonna get back into the conference. Thanks everybody for watching, and I hope it was as fun for you as it was for me. Take care.